This is the complete platinum guide to Spider-Man 2. Timestamps are in the description. Spider-Man 2 consists of 42 trophies, with 22 of those being bronze, 17 being silver, and 2 being gold, with of course 1 being platinum. The platinum time for this game is around 18 to 20 hours, with you most likely getting 80% of these trophies without you even trying. And the reason for this is, just like with the first 2 games, the platinum is basically spoon-fed to you. And because of this, there's only 3 things you really need to do to get the Spider-Man 2 platinum. The first thing being beat the game, the second thing being get 100%, then the third thing is doing all the random stuff. So first, let's start off with step 1, which is complete the game. You will get 8 trophies for beating the game. These trophies are Heal the World, Leave Us Alone, The Great Hunt, Medicine, Another Way, I Quit, You're Gonna Need Help, and a new suit. You won't need to beat the game on any sort of difficulty, and you won't need to play through it multiple times. There's also no missable trophies that you can earn. All you need to do is simply beat the game. The story takes around 10 to 12 hours to beat, so it's not too bad, and Spider-Man 2 features a fantastic story, one of the best stories we've had in superhero video games, so you're gonna want to enjoy it. Anyways, after you completed the story, now it is on to step 2, 100%ing the game. And this is essentially just 100%ing all districts, getting all gadget upgrades, all the suit tech upgrades, every single suit in the game. Just essentially unlocking everything that you can unlock in Spider-Man 2. And if you do this, you'll get a total of 19 trophies, with those being Superior, To the Max, Kitted Out, Behind the Masks, Amazing, Data Collector, Crimson Hour, Exterminator, Grains of Sand, Seek and Destroy, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Foundational, Fully Loaded, Brooklyn Pride, My Community, Funny Wireless Protocols, A New Adventure, Co-Signing, and New York, New York. To earn trophies To the Max, Kitted Out, Amazing, and Fully Loaded, you will need to upgrade all gadgets to get all your suits, reach max level or get to level 60, and get all the suit upgrades. To get gadgets, suits, and suit upgrades, you will need to get tech parts, rare tech parts, city tokens, and hero tokens. You can get these by stopping crime around the map and also by doing main and side missions. To get behind a mask, you will need to do all the Mysterio side missions. You can only do this as Miles Morales, and you don't have to get gold on every single one, you just have to complete every single one. To get the Data Collector trophy, you will need to complete all of the unidentified target missions. To get the Crimson Hour trophy, you will need to complete every single side mission that is part of the Flame storyline. To get the Exterminator trophy, you will have to complete all 10 of the symbiote nests. What I would do is complete these after you complete the main story and not as soon as you unlock them, as they become much easier to do once you have finished the main story. To get the Grains of Sand trophy, you will need to do all of the Sandman Crystal side missions. To earn the Seek and Destroy trophy, you will need to complete all of the Hunter bases. To earn the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man trophy, you will need to complete all of the FNSM requests. To earn the Foundational trophy, you will need to complete all of the EMF experiments. To get Brooklyn Pride, you will need to complete all of the Visions Academy side missions. To get My Community, you will need to complete both of the museum side missions. To get the Funky Wireless Protocols trophy, you will need to find all of the spider bots. Now you may notice that if you look on your map, the spider bots locations are actually hidden, but if you purchase the All-Seeing upgrade, the locations will appear on your minimap when you are in proximity of them. Also, when you are close to them, it will be beating a big pulse, and the closer you get to it, the faster the pulse will be. If you are still having troubles finding these locations, here's an image of every single location in the game. The spider bots can be anywhere, most commonly on buildings or up in the sky, so make sure to look for that beating pulse. After you have collected all spider bots, go to this location on your map and enter this alley. A short cutscene will play, and after you will get the trophy. Next we have A New Adventure, and this can be attained by doing the Howard side mission. Next is Co-Signing, and this can be done by doing all the Prowler tech stashes. And finally we have New York, New York, which can be done by taking a picture at every single photo op. Remember that some of these side missions won't unlock until you further progress the main story. So let's say you're wondering why you can't find your next FNSM request, you might just have to play more of the main story in order for it to unlock. And so finally we have step 3. All of the random things. This is broke up into 2 sections. The combat trophies, which are Surge, Evolved, Armed and Dangerous, Slackline, Overdrive, and Antidote, and then the actual random things like Stylish, Hang 10, Home Run, Just Let Go, You Know What to Do, Soar, Splat, and Resourceful. For Surge, you're going to have to use symbiote abilities 25 times during Symbiote Surge. Now this can only be done as Peter Parker when he has the symbiote suit, and the symbiote surge is the special ability you get by pressing both of the thumbsticks at the same time, and that is when Peter sort of goes into this rage mode, and your symbiote abilities are the abilities on the bottom left of your screen. So you have to use these abilities 25 times during symbiote surge. Now you're not using them 25 times within the same symbiote surge, you just have to use them 25 times throughout the entire game while you're in symbiote surge. So basically anytime you activate symbiote surge, just use your abilities and eventually you'll end up getting it. For evolved, you're gonna have to defeat 100 enemies with evolved venom abilities. Now this can only be done as Miles Morales, and your evolved venom abilities are basically anything that is blue lightning instead of the orange lightning. Now you don't unlock all of your evolved venom abilities until pretty late into the game, and this trophy may take a while for you to get, but I found the best way to do this is by doing Miles' special ability and his finishing moves. Armed and Dangerous can only be done as Peter Parker, and you need to defeat 100 enemies with spider arm abilities. You'll get this eventually if you keep on just using your abilities on enemies. For Slackline, you're gonna have to stealth take down 25 enemies and stealth from the web line. This can easily be done by whenever you have the opportunity to do a mission stealthily, you just go ahead and do it and mainly use the web line, and make sure when you do perch takedowns, you make sure that it says safe above their head. Just go for safe perch takedowns on the web line and you'll eventually get it. Next we have Overdrive, which requires you to use reverse flux to pull in 6 or more enemies together simultaneously. Now I got this trophy immediately when I unlocked the ability in the story mission, and when I got the prompt to use it, I used it and I just got the trophy. But if that doesn't work for you, just simply go into a crowd of enemies that looks like it's about 6 people or more, and go in the middle and use it, and it's pretty easy, you'll get it. Next we have Antidote, which is defeat a symbiote that is under the effect of anti-venom status. Now just like with the last trophy, you'll most likely get this once you actually unlock it in the story mission, but on the rare chance you don't, just simply go to a symbiote enemy and activate one of your abilities to defeat the enemy while using the anti-venom suit, and you should get the trophy. And so now we have the really random stuff, starting off with Stylish, which all you need to do is equip a suit style. You're most likely going to get this as like one of your first trophies in the game, but if you still don't know how to do it, go to your suit category and go ahead and unlock the different colors that you can get for the suits and equip one of them and you'll get the trophy. Next we have Hang 10, which requires you to perform 30 air tricks in a row without touching the ground. Air tricks can be done while holding square and moving your left joystick either up, left, right, or down. This can easily be done by just swinging around the city, and every time you finish a swing, go ahead and perform a couple air tricks. And remember to change your air trick every time you do one, because you can't just perform a bunch of front flips, you have to perform different ones. So with your joystick, maybe go up, then down, then left, then right, then down, then up again, then left, and so on. Essentially just look at the gameplay and you'll probably get the general idea. Next we have Home Run, which has you round the bases at the Big Apple Baller Stadium. Go to this location on the map and essentially start at home base and touch all the bases. Just get a home run and you'll get the trophy. Next we have Just Let Go. Make sure you're playing as Miles Morales and go to this location on the map. Go on top of here and interact with the cube, and a mini cutscene will play, and after that you'll get the trophy. Next is You Know What to Do. Make sure you're playing as Peter Parker for this trophy and go to the top of Harlem here on this location of the map. And you need to visit Aunt May's grave and interact with it to get the trophy. Aunt May's grave can be found to the right of Jefferson Davis's grave, which is in this general area. Next we have Soar, which requires you to glide from the financial district to Astoria only using web wings. To do this easily, go into this area in the financial district. Once you are here, launch from this building and immediately activate your web wings. Then follow the path I take into this wind tunnel. Once the wind tunnel ends, go to your right to the second wind tunnel. Once that one is finished, continue on straight until you have earned the trophy. Next we have Splat, which has you attempt and fail a trick before landing on the ground. Now I'm not too sure if fall damage has to be on in order to attain this trophy, but just to be safe, I would quickly turn it on. This can easily be done by just going to your settings and turning fall damage on. Then simply just swing into the air and then perform an air trick and just just fall to the ground. Next we have Resourceful, which has you collect a total of 10,000 tech parts. Now you'll get this just as you play through the game doing side missions and main missions and stopping crime, but you'll also be able to progress this a little bit faster by finding blue crates around the map. Now just like with the spider bots, these locations don't actually pop up on your map, but they are very noticeably glowing blue, and once again if you do purchase the all-seeing upgrade, the locations will appear on your minimap. But anyways, that is all the trophies for Spider-Man 2. A lot of these don't really need that much explanation because when it comes to this game, it's pretty straightforward to 100%ing it. But if any of you still have any questions, make sure to let me know down in the comments and I'll do my best to try to help you guys out. But best luck to you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.